I went to the post office earlier to go pick up my package that I had yesterday. It happened to be a desk that I had on the kids' wish list, and I don't know if someone bought both desks, but there was only one desk at the post office. The reason I don't know if both desks were bought is because the desk is no longer on either one of their wish lists, so I don't know who the desk was bought for, and there was no note with the desk. If you bought the kids' desk, please let me know which list you bought the desk from because I don't know which kid it's for. Also, if you happen to buy both of the desks, for one for each child, please let me know because I am no longer going to that post office. I did set up a post office in a community close to us, that way it wasn't too far of a drive. However, I'm not going to be going there anymore. I set up the P.O. box in February. I opened it online, filled out some paperwork. Then I had to print out the paperwork. I went in. When I went in, I had to pay like $50 more for the keys and the deposit for the box. The postal worker printed out some more paperwork that I had to initial and sign once, and then she gave me the keys. Well, when I went yesterday to check my P.O. box, there was somebody else's mail in my P.O. box, and I was like, this is weird because you're not supposed to share P.O. boxes. I paid $130 for 12 months, so from February 2024 to February 2025. The only email that I have from the US Postal Service is that email confirming my purchase from February 2024 to February 2025. I have logged into my USPS account twice. Once to figure out what my P.O. box number was, and then the second time was yesterday to try and figure out why somebody else is in my P.O. box. So I brought this up to the postal worker when I was there, and she was like, it looks like you canceled your P.O. box. And I was like, I've never canceled my P.O. box. She printed out a paper that said my P.O. box was canceled in March, and the money was refunded. When we got home, I did look to see if the money was actually refunded, and it did get refunded. The reason I didn't notice was because it's on a credit card, and I don't pay attention to how much I owe on my credit cards. I told the postal worker, I was like, that doesn't make sense because I never canceled my P.O. box. It wouldn't have made sense for me to even cancel my P.O. box. I explained to her that I have public wish lists, so I set up the P.O. box to have the items like sent to the P.O. box. So after explaining that I didn't cancel it and that I had signed the proper paperwork and she gave me the key for the P.O. box, she pulled out this big binder of contracts and started shuffling through them and could not find my contract at all. So she told me that she doesn't have any contract with my name and there's absolutely no paperwork with my name, and then questioned how I got the keys. And I explained to her again that she gave me the keys after I came in and signed the paperwork because I set the P.O. box up online and she had to submit and file the paperwork after I signed the paperwork with her and she gave me the keys. Mind you, this was my face the entire time. She was saying, I don't understand how you have the keys. Ma'am, I literally just told you. I have the keys because I filled out the paperwork when I came in after I did the box online. Fill out paperwork with you, and you handed me the key after you stamped the paperwork. And then she asked for my keys back because the P.O. box is not in my name anymore. So from the end of March to the end of April, the P.O. box has not been in my name. It's been in somebody else's name this whole time. And I've just had a key to somebody else's P.O. box. It makes me wonder how many sets of keys they have for each P.O. box, because why wasn't I called to give the to give the keys back to the post office? Why wasn't I called or notified in any type of way to let me know that the P.O. box had been canceled? You could be like, oh, maybe there was a mishap that happened online, but I literally paid for a year, for one whole year online. So what I think happened was that they didn't submit the paperwork because why was I not in the binder? And it doesn't, I should have asked for a copy of what I signed, but I didn't because I didn't think about it and I didn't think that this would happen with the post office. So as of right now, there is no more P.O. box and I probably won't get a new P.O. box until after the new year. And if I get one, it's definitely not going to be at the same location. So please let me know if you have ever sent anything to the P.O. box. I may not have gotten a package because the P.O. box is not in my name. And even though you shouldn't be opening other people's mail, that doesn't mean that people are honest. But no more P.O. box until sometime next year. I'm probably not going to deal with it or get a new P.O. box until after the baby is born.